Oh, hey, my Legion. How y'all doing today? Check this out. Check this out. Okay. Do a look. This.
Welcome, Legion, to the Jason Callan channel.
All right. Hey, my Legion. How y'all doing today? I'm going to start doing some more movie reviews, live movie reviews of horror films leading up to Halloween. And I was on a panel with Tanya for a long time. We had a really nice talk. And usually, it was just Tanya and I for like 4 hours, right? Early in the morning, and then Kid and May came up for a little while, and then after that, she ended it. We had a great conversation, and she was talking about. She mentioned a movie a while back for me to watch, and for the life of me, I forgot what it was called. And she told me today it was called Strange Darlings, and I saw it today. And I want to dedicate this to Tanya Z. So I mean, because she recommended it to me. Um, there's like a whole bunch of like really twisted movies out there, horror films out there. The Substance, which I saw, and then Terrifier 3, which I have not seen yet, but that's supposed to, I mean, that might top them all, but Sub's really up there. And this is one that's pretty twisted you might not have ever heard of before. Um, the movie was shot, it made a whole big thing, shot entirely in 35 millimeter, and it's filmed and done in like 6 chapters. And then there's an epilogue at the end, and the chapters are done out of sequence to always keep you guessing. And it's about like this prolific serial killer, and it's like a game of cat and mouse. And there's some other people along the way. There's Barbara Hershey's in it, along with Ed Begley Jr. As these hippies they run across. Interesting movie, and it's shot like out of order. And there was a big problem because the one editor wanted to re-edit the movie and put it in order, chronological order, and he said, "If you do that, I'm going to take my name off the movie." I even told you about the controversy. It's really good. It's super messed up, very violent, very gruesome. Hold on. Sorry, I got a message. Let me find the thing on Wikipedia about it. Let's see. I mean, but the movie's really, really, really good. Strange Darling, Wikipedia. Okay, let's see. It says 2023, but it came out as 2024. Yeah, the production spanned 32 days on a budget of $4 to $10 million, with some scenes shot in Fort Hood, Mount Hood Natural Forest. Okay, now this is what happened. Yeah, due to the almost week-long shutdown during filming and resulting budgetary constraints, a major river set piece was cut. Okay, after filming wrapped, tensions continued over the film's non-linear narrative structure. Without the director's knowledge, Miramax hired another editor to recut the film as a linear story, and then the guy told Miramax CEO that he would have his name removed from the film if it was released in sequence. He even went as far as to remove it during his own cut of the test screening. And Tiffany Haddish, who was related to the director Mulder, viewed an early cut of his version and also advocated it to the CEO. And then, he had a contract. Mulder was granted a test screening of his cut following a highly successful audience response. Block ultimately granted Mulder the final cut and later apologized for him for a difficult production. But I mean, it's really good. It's not what you expect. I think it's done out of order just to, there's lots of surprises in the movie that you wouldn't expect. It's done like in 6 chapters. It's really good. What I didn't understand was at the very end, there's a little monologue at the very end, at the very ending credits. A little monologue. Hey, Gordon, what's up? If you want to come up, you can. You want to come up, Gordon? There's a monologue in the movie. It's quite good. You can come up, Gordon, if you want to come up. I'll give you the linky. Hold on. I haven't seen Terrifier 3 yet. I want to see it. We just BS. But I really highly recommend Strange Dark. There was a scene of dialogue to kind of drag it down a little bit and slow things down. But I mean, that was necessary though. Where you at? Okay, that was necessary though for the movie. I want to see Terrifier 3. I've not reviewed that yet. I both reviewed for Halloween stuff. I reviewed a few stuff. I reviewed the Substance, which is the one that everyone's talking about. That and Terrifier 3 are two of probably the most best up movies this season, right? So far. I haven't seen Terrifier 3 though, but I know of it. I know it's gonna be over the top gore and stuff. This one is too, you know. Oh wait, oh shit. Damn it. Hold on. Terrifier 2 made $21 million so far. That's pretty good. Okay, hold up. Hey, what's up?
Hey, brother. How you doing?
Oh, hey, how you doing? Are you going to see it Saturday? Awesome. Yeah, Terrifier 3 is supposed to be really messed up too. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Doing a review of Strange Darling. It's really good. I know you say you're not big into horror, but it's really good. But it's shot out of sequence, though. It's like a thriller.
Is it based on a book?
It might be based on a screenplay or something like that. But I mean, it's a horror film, but it's like you said thriller and stuff. It's like a thriller crime type thing, drama.
Like there's no blood or gore.
Oh yeah, there's blood and gore in it though. But it's really good. But it's told out of sequence though. It's like done in 6 chapters, right? And done out of sequence.
Would it be like the Twilight Zone or the Outer Limits?
No. This is more like a movie about cat and mouse between a serial killer and his prey and stuff. But I mean, okay. It's really good. It's good. I mean, Tanya was the one that recommended it to me because Tanya was on panel earlier, and I talked with her for a long time. I mean, usually it's like someone else comes up there. Usually it's just her and I talk for a long time. Then Kid and May came up, and then she ended soon afterwards because she said her phone was dying or she's having problems with her computer. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a TV show called The Outer Limits?
Oh, of course, yes. I love that show.
So, someone told me that The Outer Limits came before The Twilight Zone.
It might have. I don't know. I mean, I heard The Outer Limits after. I mean, because The Twilight Zone is one I remember seeing reruns of. I heard of The Outer Limits after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We control the horizontal. We control the vertical. And they released a whole bunch on video tape through MGM. I remember my dad bought me one of the VHS tapes, and the one with Martin Sheen. That's really good. I mean, I can't remember the name of this thing, but I rented some other episodes of it on VHS way back when I was in the Army and stuff.
Don't bother adjusting your TV set.
Yes. We got
everything under control.
Yeah, we control the horizontal, we control the vertical. Did they remake that, though? Did they try to make new episodes?
I think they did in the early 90s.
Yeah, okay. Because I remember, because Twilight Zone, they brought Twilight Zone back a couple of times in the 80s. It was like a,
Yeah, but it's
yeah.
not the same without Rod Sterling.
Well, yeah. I agree. But I mean,
Like, he's always had that cigar, and
yeah,
so now. Don't be scared. We're
yeah,
about to enter
the
the
Twilight
Twilight
Zone.
Zone.
And what else? But CBS had an hour-long version of the show, but it'd be like they might have like 2 or 3 different episodes on it, and that's back when
Like the hour long one was probably
yeah,
just a combination of all the
yeah.
like those they were shorts, weren't they? Like the
Well, like
Twilight Zone. They
literally
weren't
like half
really
hour.
they weren't full on episodes. They were more like a short, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, half hour. I mean, but there was a time in the. Cause I remember talking to Howie Cat. He said the hour-long episodes didn't do as well as the half-hour ones did. Because there was
Because
a time when the
I think
old
they
half,
just I think they just tried to do too much with the full
yeah,
hour.
yeah. Well, they did. Because when that show originally it was like half hour, then it went to an hour, and then went back to a half hour. But they had some really classic episodes. And in the 80s, CBS had it for an hour.
Are you saying CBS or PBS?
CBS. In the 80s, they brought it back. CBS,
C
C with
or
a C, yeah. C is in
or P?
Charlie. Yeah, C is in Charlie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they brought it back in the 80s. And sometimes they show those episodes on USA. They're the kind of tough to find, right? And then sometimes they were like an hour long or something like a half hour long. But that was when those stories were popular because they had amazing stories in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
And
they brought back Alfred Presents too. They brought in the
but yeah,
80s too. Yeah.
but yeah, like with the Twilight Zone, all I
Yeah.
know is William Shatner made his first TV appearance on that show.
Yep. And they made a movie version of they had like a version of that with John Lithgow instead of William Shatner. Probably didn't use William Shatner now.
Yeah.
I mean, and then they I know in the 2000s there used to be a channel called, you remember UPN? Because there used to be the WB and UPN. Two
Yeah, but
separate.
now I think they're part of Fox now, aren't they?
Oh no, they combined. They combined to the CW. There used to be the WB and the UPN, and UPN they brought back the Twilight Zone with Forrest Whitaker as host. And
Did they combine? Did UPN and what did you say? CW?
The WB combined, and they
WW,
formed the CW.
WB and UPN. Did they also
Yeah.
combine with Spike TV?
No, Spike TV. I think
Spike
TV
turned into Paramount TV.
Yeah. But I mean, they formed into the CW, and they back when UPN, because the UPN had a couple good shows on, and
but UPN was known for UPN was known for WWE SmackDown back then.
Yeah, they brought back SmackDown. Yeah, well, they had a couple other shows. They had to show the Mullets, which was a show that brought back Lonnie Anderson. She still looked good. She was up there.
Was UPN more the science fiction and the CW more sitcom, or was it the reverse?
Well, I mean, they were all like WB, like, I don't know. WB had like their own shows. Well, they had a lot of animated stuff. They had like the Oblongs. Then UPN
it was basically Cartoon Network before Cartoon Network.
Well, sometimes they were trying to compete with Adult Swim, and they had like shows like the Oblongs and Mr. Hill, and the I mean, because they used to have a show called the PJs on Fox. That was like a claymation show with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
and that went to the WB, and when Fox canceled it. And then like UPN had like Dilbert, and they had home movies, and they had like I said, SmackDown, and they had like the Twilight Zone when they brought it back. There was a classic episode. Remember that one where that the town was scared of that one kid in the original Twilight Zone? It was Bill Mooney or something like that.
Bill Mummy, the guy that was the kid that was in Lost in Space.
Yeah. Because he was like, he had like powers and stuff like that. He said, "Don't make me
Yeah,
mad."
yeah, yeah. The Simpsons did a
Yeah,
spoof on that.
they did it. Okay, the UPN, that Twilight Zone did an update like 40 years later, or how many, what that
Yeah,
town's like with him. It was really good.
yeah. Like that kid was like with evil powers, and
Yeah,
if you pissed him off, he could turn you into whatever
yeah.
he wanted to.
And then they brought it back on what was it? CBS Network or CBS streaming service with Gordon Peele like doing the announcing. I saw like one episode free, and it was an hour
Yeah,
long. But it's weird hearing like the F word and stuff like that in Twilight Zone. It didn't work, you know.
yeah. But does the Sci-Fi Channel still exist in the United States, or
I think so. I
do
mean, I
they go
think
out of
so.
business?
No, I think so. It's spelled SYFY, I think.
Yeah, Sci-Fi.
Yeah, but it used to be
They
spelled like differently. I mean, but yeah, I like that. I missed because we didn't have it on our cable for a long time, so I missed those ECW episodes of that the WWF had on Sci-Fi.
on TNN, the Nashville network.
No. This was after it because remember like Vince McMahon bought like ECW and he bought the WCW, right?
Well, I thought
And
you
then,
were talking about the original
oh no,
ECW.
no, not the original one. No, not the original one. No, I remember
By
the
the way,
original one. Was awesome.
you're from Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah,
So and ECW was main office was in Philadelphia,
yeah,
Pennsylvania.
yeah, yeah.
Did any Pennsylvania TV networks carry ECW for you guys back then,
Well, I mean, the cables
or was
did.
it strictly pay
They
per
spoof,
view?
I spoof. Um, it's it was like the Nashville Spike TV.
But I'm saying because it was made in Pennsylvania. Like I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
yeah.
a local Pennsylvania TV affiliate would have carried it for you guys. But I
Well, I
guess
mean,
it was
yeah. I
strictly pay
mean,
per view.
no, it was strictly through cable that it was on there. But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
there was a couple ECW shows in Erie, but I never saw them. You know, I mean, whenever they have there, someone will always get wheeled off in the ambulance or something like that. You know, I miss the
yeah.
ones in Erie. That would probably be pretty cool back in the day. But I mean, there was a time when like um WWE had like broadcast episode ECW on the Sci-Fi Channel, like an hour long. I never saw those ones though, because I didn't have that back
Yeah,
then.
I don't consider that ECW. I think it's
Wow.
just I just consider it a WWE show
Yeah, but they had
because
really one.
ECW to me is
Yeah.
Paul E. Dangerously,
Oh, yeah,
Sabu,
yeah,
Taz,
yeah,
Sandman,
yeah,
Tommy Dreamer, Raven, Rhino.
yeah.
Like that was ECW.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
The
the only thing
Dudley Boys. Yeah.
oh, I remember. Well, I mean, they still had those characters like Sandman and stuff were on there. The weird thing was the only
Yeah,
thing
but
I
they
really
watered
remember was
him
Hardcore
down.
Holly. Oh, I know they did, but there
When
was one thing.
When WWE got Sandman, they watered him
Yeah.
down. Like he
Oh,
wasn't
yeah, I
as
know.
extreme as like the
Oh, I
original
know.
ECW. Like
Oh, I know.
he wasn't doing the beer thing with his head and have a cigarette in his mouth and the kendo
Yeah.
stick.
Getting those things.
And
Yeah.
Sabu, they watered down. WWE watered down ECW. Like
Oh, yeah. Well,
Paul Heyman or Paul E. Dangerously at the
Yeah.
time did ECW.
Oh, yeah. It was yes. Oh, Spoof, it was awesome. I'm sorry. I mean, I got in a conversation with Gordon. Yeah, Strange Darling was really good. I mean, it's like, okay, it's like a serial killer. I'm not giving it as like a game of cat and mouse, right? It's shot in like all in 35 millimeter. It's done in like 6 different chapters plus an epilogue. However, the chapters are done out of sequence. Because it's like chapter 3, then chapter 5, then chapter 2, or what have you. It's done out of sequence. And then like the director got an argument with Miramax because the guy from Miramax hired another editor because he wanted to put it in linear order, put it all in order. And the guy, if you do that, I'm going to take my name off the cut too. And friend was Tiffany Haddish, the actress, and they saw the audience response from his cut of it, and then they left it alone. Yeah, the movie's really good. I give it a 9 out of 10. Not as good as The Substance, so The Substance was really good. And I still got to see Terrifier 3, which I haven't seen yet. Okay, sorry, Gordon. I mean, the movie's a 9 out of 10 for Strange Darling. It's really good. Okay.
Would Strange Darlings be sort of like Fatal Attraction type of thing?
I mean, not really, because that's like with a couple and stuff, like the guy cheated on,
or would it be like Basic Instincts?
This girl, and then she ended up being nuts. But this one's like it's like
would it be like Basic Instincts on steroids? Would Strange Darling be like Basic Instincts on steroids?
Well, it kind of started out. Well, I mean, no, it didn't start out that way, but I mean, the one sequence, I think the first sequence, chapter 1, was like that. Was like a Basic Instinct type thing. Chapter 1, but chapter 1 is told like in the third chapter, because it's like chapter 3, chapter 5, chapter 1, or something like that. I mean, it's done out of order, but it's good spoof.
Yeah. And us with the out of order thing, Kiss, right?
Yeah.
They had an album called "The Music from the Elder."
Yeah.
Their songs were so out of order on that song, like when it came to the storytelling of the person that they're singing about.
Oh, really? It was out of order? Oh, man. Well, I mean, because this was like they kept you guessing. There's lots of surprise in the movie. The movie's really good, spoof.
Like, is it worth? Like, would the movie be worth seeing?
I think it is. I mean, I don't know if you'll like it. It's very violent and gruesome, though. Could you say you're not? I mean, I think it's good.
But I'm saying, like, if people were to rent it or buy it, they would get their money's worth.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So it's not one of those throwaway movies like you only see once and it gathers dust in your closet.
No, it's done out of order, like kind of like Poe done out of order. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, would it be one of those movies that you want to see again and again, or does it gather dust on your bookshelf?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's in it? Like, anybody famous in there?
Okay, Ed Begley Jr. and Barbara Hershey.
Ed Begley?
Yeah, Ed Begley Jr. Remember him?
Yeah, I know him.
And why? No, I'm just saying that. And Barbara Hershey, they were like a couple of hippies in the movie.
Who's Barbara Hershey?
Barbara Hershey was in a bunch of movies like Looking for Mr. Goodbar. And let me look, because I know the name.
I don't think she's as famous as Ed Begley.
Well, I mean, I if I heard the name, I remember the name, though. You know.
Yeah, everybody knows Ed Begley Jr. from St. Elsewhere.
Yeah,
he was on, like, he did a lot of TV shows.
Yeah,
and he's a bit of a nerd.
Oh wow. She was in Doris Day's final feature with 6 You Get Egg Roll. I got to review that sometime. But she's been in a lot of movies. Let me look at her filmography. Okay, let's see. I mean, Pursuit of Happiness, Boxcar Bertha.
Hey, Jason, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Ed Begley one of the bosses in Roseanne?
He might have been.
Or am I thinking? Or am I thinking Grace Under Fire?
Oh, let's look. Ed Begley Jr. Let's see, Ed Begley Jr. Okay. Well, I know he's in Spinal Tap. Let's see.
Yeah, he's more into comedy. Hey?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's done a whole bunch of stuff. Wow, he started back in it was 1969 too, just like Barbara Hershey.
Yeah, he was in St. Elsewhere.
My Three Sons? Know that. Well, St. Elsewhere, Alan 12. Boy, he was on a lot of TV. What was the show you said he was in?
He was in Young Sheldon.
Young Sheldon? Let's see.
From Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
When Sheldon was a little kid?
MASH, Barnaby Jones, Riker. Let's see, St. Elsewhere. Well, St. Elsewhere, of course.
I'm looking it up too, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. Parenthood, the 1990s one.
No, I don't think he was in Roseanne.
Oh, Roseanne. It says Roseanne right there. Principal Alexandra. He was the principal in Roseanne.
Oh, the principal, right.
Yeah, one of the episodes, yeah. There you go.
But he wasn't a frequent member.
Yeah.
He was also in Howard Stern's movie Private Parts.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
No. It wasn't Private Parts. He was in Private Lessons.
Oh, Private Lessons?
Yeah.
I remember that. I saw that. That familiar. That kid was the Mama's Family when Mama was on NBC before it syndicated, and then it changed people and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Ed Begley was in a lot of good shows, and movies.
Yeah, he was. I thought so.
He was also in. Let's see here.
Oh shit! Did I kick you off? Uh-oh. I hope I didn't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Gordon. You there? Okay. I didn't kick you off, did I?
No. I pushed the wrong button.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I accidentally pushed the X in the corner. I was trying to scroll up.
I've done that before. I pressed the wrong button.
My cursor went a little too far up.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean,
I think it's my mistake.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to dedicate this time to Z because remember, you didn't come up on their panel because you said it was too early, but I mean, for a while, it was cool. Yeah,
he was also in the movie She Devil with Meryl Streep.
Yeah. I saw. Did you like She Devil? It was like this.
I like Meryl Streep, but I don't know about She Devil. I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I was never a fan of Roseanne Barr till the TV show came out.
He was in Best in Show.
Oh yeah, Best in Show. Best in Show was awesome. I like those movies with Christopher Guest movies. But I mean, like Roseanne. I mean, because she was on that Star Search. That's how she got her start.
Ed Begley was also on Alf in 1996. Yeah.
Well, he did a ton of TV, but he was in that he was in those movies like the Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, those Kurt Russell Disney movies, which I love so much. That's a good movie.
Ed Begley did more. I think Ed Begley did a lot more family oriented stuff than adult stuff.
Well, this one is like, I mean, probably borderline NC-17. It's very violent, though. I mean, but I'm talking
about the actor himself. I think he did more family-oriented stuff.
Oh yeah,
because he liked family shit.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, he started out like, I didn't know Barbara Hershey was in with 6 You Get Egg Roll, but I mean, she was real little then. But she was in a bunch. She was in the
shit. Shit. Ed Begley was in Cat People.
Yeah. Did you like Cat People?
I've seen it once. Didn't like it.
Good. You didn't like it?
Yeah. I didn't get the premises of Cat People.
Oh. Well, I mean,
were they possessed by cats or something?
Well, I mean, it was like, whenever they get aroused or something like that, they turn into cats, I think. You know? I thought it's weird, though, because the very, very end, I thought it was really sad. Because Little Darlings is actually really sad, too. It's kind of depressing.
So would
good, but depressing.
Would Strange Darling
I thought Strange Darling was sad.
Would Strange Darling be like romance gone wrong.
Oh, I don't know about that. But I mean, it's more like it's a thriller plus crime plus drama. But I mean, but when you see thriller constitutes horror films too, because there's a whole big range of horror. Because I used to judge for the horror fest, and both like terror, suspense, fantasy, and fantasy sci-fi can also qualify as the horror because it's like the same genre. You know what I mean?
So would Alien be horror or would it be sci-fi?
Oh yeah. It'd be horror. Well, I mean, it'd be both horror and sci-fi. You know what I mean?
Because when I think sci-fi, I think Star Wars, Star Trek,
Yeah.
Stargate.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, but
then again, horror is sort of science fiction in a way too, because none of the stuff actually really like. Do you think someone like Jason or Freddy could actually exist in real life?
Probably versions of them. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying
with that.
Nobody's gonna kill you in your dreams.
No. But I mean, like the character just outside of that. In real life, something like that could. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying nobody's gonna curse your dreams and kill.
No. That's the horror movie expert. No.
And same with Jason. There's not going to be a dead guy wearing a hockey mask with a machete.
No. But I mean, that's all the horror film stuff.
But it's kind of science. But it's also kind of science fiction.
Yeah, I mean, at all.
Same with the. Actually, Halloween would be more realistic because anybody could put a mask on and go on a killing spree.
Oh yeah, but I mean, there was a sci-fi one, Jason X, because he was in outer space during that one. That was a sci-fi one.
Yeah,
I liked that one too. People hated that movie. I liked it. Did you see it?
I'm not into Jason movies. I'm not into horror. I'm not really into stuff like that. I'm more into like gentle or fuck you up mentally.
Well, yeah, it can mess you up mentally too, I guess. But I really liked Jason X. People hated that movie, but I liked it though. It's fun.
Would Jason X be Jason 10?
Yes.
Like, were they using the X as a Roman numeral for 10?
Yeah, 10, yeah. Or they say Jason X or like, instead 10. That's what it's meant to be. You know what I mean?
But how many Jason movies are there?
Like, there were 11.
There's Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 3, 4, 5,
6, 7,
8, 9, X.
And then 9, it stopped because I love Jason X. I'm sorry, Spoof. I love that movie. It was fun. Now, okay, the first 8 movies, that was all Paramount, right? And then the very last one, Jason Takes Manhattan, didn't do well at the box office. I didn't like. That's the one I didn't like.
I guess people got sick of Jason after a while. Like, here we go, another Jason movie.
Well, no, that movie really bombed. That movie bombed really bad.
But I'm just saying, Jason. I'm saying Jason. Like, people were just probably sick of it. Like, here we go, another Jason Voorhees movie. Like, we've seen it all.
Well, I mean, the last one that came out, the Part 8, that was it was a big flop. Though I didn't do good. So, and then Paramount was actually ashamed of the series. So they did well at the box office, except for Part 8, right? And then,
but you can never get back the magic that was from the '80s Friday the 13th, like from the '80s, early '90s. Like, you can never get that magic back.
Yeah. Well, what happened?
Same with the Alien movies. Same with Alien, like Alien and Aliens and the third one, like those were great, but you can't put lightning back in the bottle.
I got to watch Alien. I'm able to watch Alien Romulus right now, the new one. I want to see that.
Is it any good?
I haven't seen it yet. I like Prometheus. I like Prometheus real well.
What about Alien versus Predator?
I like those movies. I like the second one too.
Like,
I like
Predator was pretty good too back in the '80s.
Yeah,
because back in the '80s they used more practical effects instead of CGI.
Yeah, but the one thing with Friday the 13th was like, New Line Cinema bought the rights and they came out with Jason Goes to Hell, which is more like The Hidden, which was okay, and then they did Jason X, and then they did Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
And
I've
then
seen
they,
that one.
oh, that's a fun movie. That's fun. And then they did that crappy remake with Paramount Pictures. That I mean, and then
And
there was 12. My mistake. There was
they're
12 Friday 13th, not
they're
13.
still going to be doing like Nightmare on Elm Street movies with Freddy Krueger, but
Yeah,
without that England. What is his
yeah.
name?
Robert Englund.
Yeah, they got a new actor
Yeah. Well,
playing.
I hated. Yeah,
Nobody could replace Robert Englund.
of
Like
course. Well,
he
just
has
like
the voice, he has the mannerisms, and like
oh, I know. Yeah. Oh,
same
there.
with same with like the guy that's going to be like in C3PO,
Yeah.
the gold guy in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Nobody could replace the actor
I
inside
know.
that suit. Like
I know. Well, I
R2,
mean,
R2, like
yeah.
that whiny,
And the
complaining.
voice. Yeah, Anthony Daniels. Yeah. Well, the one thing about like I made a mistake. There was 12 Friday 13th movies, not 11. I forgot about Jason versus Freddy.
Did you
There
ever
was
like the Leprechaun movies?
yeah, except for the Hornswoggle one.
Have you ever heard of a movie called Lawnmower Man?
Yes, I seen that one. Those I love the first one. The second one I cannot get into. The second one's all sci-fi. Well, they're both sci-fi, but the second one is really sci-fi. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Lawnmower Man would be more horror, wouldn't it?
Well, horror sci-fi, and then the second one was all sci-fi. Yeah, I agree. Just like with Leprechaun, they try to put Hornswoggle, and they can't replace Warwick Davis as Leprechaun.
But did he die before they made the third one?
Who?
The guy that played the Leprechaun, or is he still alive?
I think he's still alive, though. I think he's doing the Willow show on Disney. Because Warwick Davis was in like all 6 Leprechaun movies. And then they did a Hornswoggle one, which was awful.
Yeah. Like when it comes to movies, like I like, don't get me wrong, I like all the Friday the 13th movies from the 80s.
Yeah.
That's when they were original and fresh.
Yeah. Well, they tried to do like a sci-fi thing with Friday 13th Part 7, The New Blood, because it was like this girl with psychic powers fighting Jason Voorhees. That was neat. I like that one. I saw that one at the theater. That's the only one I saw at the theater, a military theater.
Has anybody ever seen Jason without the hockey mask?
Showed him without the hockey mask in different movies. But whenever
No. Like, did he ever lose the hockey mask in one of the Friday the 13th movies? Like they took in a dream sequence, they took off the mask and they saw a face full of worms and bugs and stuff.
Well, and also in Part 7, that girl broke his mask. She like just and his mask broke apart. He was mad too, and that was whenever like Kane Hodder played Jason, and then you could see him get mad. And he got mad, and then there was parts when the mask came off, like in part 3, Part 6, Part 5.
No, wait, that's Jason Lives, Part 6, isn't it?
Yeah, Part 4 was his mask was off on Part 4. Yeah, he didn't wear the mask in Part 1 and Part 2. Part 2, he had a sack over his head with one eye in it on Part 2. And he didn't get the mask till Part 3. Yeah.
So I bet that caused a big sale in hockey masks.
Probably. I mean, that was the one that took. Because, I mean, the first one was like his mom, right? Killing the people because she was they weren't wanting his kid, he drowned. And then you saw Jason at the very, very end. Bring that girl like he was a kid. And the second one, you saw he had like a sack over his head with like one eye open, so you could see out of that. And then like after that, like halfway through Part 3, you got the hockey mask. Yeah, and they pretty much did that after that. That's pretty much.
I like this the style choice for that hockey mask because it's more round. It's not pointy like some hockey masks, even that style of mask, like from the 60s and 70s and 80s, early 80s. Some masks were like super pointy, like at the bottom there, like with the. But I like that choice of style, like that round. Like, it gave a more rounded look instead of like a sharp look.
Yeah. Hi, Green Clyde Frog. How you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, he didn't wear a mask in the first two. I mean, he was barely in the first one. He was just a kid in that one, you know.
So
And
how did he grow into a big tall man if he was dead?
what's that?
Here's my
What's that
question.
about?
How
You cut
did
up.
Jason grow into a big tall man if he was dead?
Well, I mean, he drowned. He came back in that, and then I guess he was living somewhere in the forest, and he grew up into the guy
So he
that was
didn't really die?
Well, he was dead, but he came back to life. You know what I mean? He was kind of like living dead, you know?
A zombie?
Yeah, kind of like a zombie though. And he was
But
really
zombies don't grow.
yeah.
Zombies don't grow that tall. Like,
Well,
how
I
did
mean,
Jason, from little kid, get that
yeah,
big so
yeah. Well, I
fast?
mean, yeah. Well, I mean, he was. Well,
See,
it's
that's
all.
what confuses me about
Yeah.
that kind of, because didn't he die a little kid in Camp
He
Crystal Lake?
drowned in the water. He drowned in the
Yeah,
water at
but
the very.
as a little kid in Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah. And then he at the very end there was a scene where he came out. He that girl in the water, but she still lived. He didn't kill her. She was, and I was like, yeah, yeah. That way, because that's how the wrote the script exactly.
I know it's how they wrote the script, but I'm just
I
wondering
know.
what their logic behind it was.
Well, I mean, he grew awfully quick between part
Yeah, that's
one
what I
and
mean. Like, what
two.
was the like? I know that's how they wrote the script, but
Yeah,
what was the logic behind it? Like, what's the backstory? What's like, like in the Bible, it says Jesus was born and Jesus died. We don't see what happened
yeah,
during his life.
yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, he was, yeah, but I mean, it
Like,
was
I
different.
wonder what
It's just
happened to Jason
yeah,
during his, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like how did he get so big? Like he died as a kid. He was supposed to be dead.
yeah. But he came back, and then he was like living out in the forest somewhere or something. You know, like
Right.
out in the middle. Yeah, I mean, they
And
never
he
explained it. Yeah,
like and he swore vengeance on the people who let him
yeah.
drown, didn't he?
Oh
Or was
yeah,
it the
his mom
mother
did.
that the
His
mother
mom did.
swore vengeance?
Yeah,
Then why was Jason killing then?
yeah.
Just anger?
Yeah, the logic is they don't want kid to be served, so they changed to an adult. Yeah, they changed to an adult. Exactly. Weird thing was, I mean, well, technically he was like, I guess he was really a zombie in parts. Remember, they put like that. They were gonna, they were gonna stab with that thing. And the lightning struck that like spear that
Yeah.
that it came back.
Frankenstein
Yeah,
style.
yeah. He was
Frankenstein
definitely
style
he
because
was definitely a
Frankenstein had
zombie
the
after
bolt
that.
in the neck, right?
Yeah, he was definitely
Frankenstein's monster had the bolts
yeah,
in the neck to
yeah,
electrocute and bring to
yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah. The mom died and possessed his body in the lake. Yep, that's what happened.
So it's not Jason that's killing, it's his mother.
Yeah,
His
that
mother is
body. Yeah,
controlling the body.
yeah, yeah. But
Okay, that
you
makes
want to know
sense
something?
now. That makes sense.
Well, you want to know what's messed up, right? Because I
What?
know neighbor hated Friday the 13th. They put and Jean Siskel put her real address and stuff and asked people to write to her to complain about her being in that movie. Isn't that messed
Who?
up? Jean Siskel, back in like 1980. I
No, no,
didn't know
no.
about this.
Who was he doxing?
Oh, Betsy Palmer, the
The
actress.
mother?
Yeah, that's who played her mother because she used to be in a whole bunch of like shows in the 50s and 60s, like game shows and stuff. So I
Right,
remember,
right,
yeah, and then she was played the mother, and she got really famous from that too, super
right,
famous. Yeah,
right.
by
So
my dad. Yeah,
has she has she ever, like, I know she's probably dead in real life now, but
I'm
has
not
she
sure.
ever acted after the Friday the 13th movie? Like after, like,
I think she had a
or was
TV.
she like was she afraid of being typecasted as Jason's mom?
I don't know. She was in that. There was a documentary. His name was Jason. She was in that,
But has she acted in other movies, other TV
and then
shows
she had a
since?
tiny part in part two. Let me look up her name. Yeah, let me
Yeah,
look it up because she used to be in
yeah.
like a whole bunch of shows. Yeah, Betsy Palmer, IMDb. Because
But
I mean, she might have passed away
I'm just
now.
trying to I'm just trying to figure out, has she been in other stuff
Yeah,
since?
yeah. Well,
Like,
she might have passed away. Yeah, she passed away in 2015.
but Jason was in the
But
80s,
she, unless she,
so yeah.
yeah, but she passed away in 2015. She was in, okay, she was in Bell Witch the movie in 2007.
Yeah.
Hanger the Resurrection, Just Shoot Me. She was in that, Unveiled. She was in a whole bunch
She
of
was on
shows.
she was on the show Just Shoot Me?
Yeah, she was on one episode of that.
Really? I didn't recognize her.
She was in a TV movie, Columbo Hits the Jackpot. She was in Knots Landing for 29 episodes. She was in Murder, She
The
Wrote, Gone
original
for Love.
Knots
I
Landing
seen
or when
that.
they
That
brought
was,
it?
oh no, that was from 89 to 90. I think that was the old show. She was in a whole bunch of stuff. She was in Newhart, Charles in Charge for one episode. She was in a whole bunch of TV shows.
She's been around in Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah, she was like,
she's not a one-trick pony.
yeah, she was in Chips for 2 episodes of Chips. You know that?
That's cool.
Yeah, she was in Love American Style. Whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. What was her name in the movie Jason? I mean, Friday, like, I know it was Mrs. Voorhees. Did she have a first name?
Yeah.
What was her first name in that movie?
Let me see.
I know her last name was Voorhees.
It just said Voorhees. There.
Okay.
I don't know if she had a first name. She did.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Voorhees a French name?
Mrs. Voorhees, yeah. But I'm sure she had a first name on that show.
I don't think she had a first. I don't think Mrs. Voorhees had a first name.
I mean, I'm sure she had a first name, but I don't know. They just said Voorhees in that.
Yeah. Is Voorhees French?
I mean, it was a cool show, and she had a small part in the second one. But she was on a whole bunch of TV shows, and she was really popular back in the 50s. She was on game shows and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember her having a first name. She just watched it the other day. Yeah. I don't remember her having a first name, but she was in a documentary called His Name Was Jason, which is really good.
Yeah.
But she passed away in 2015.
And Jason only used the machete, right? Or did he use other weapons?
No, he used a whole bunch of different things.
But he's known for the machete, right?
Yeah, but he used a whole bunch of different things. Okay, Glass. Okay, stop. No, don't say nothing like that about a spoof. Okay. No, but he did a whole bunch of different killings, and he used a whole bunch of different instruments and stuff. And then that one in part 7, it had probably the best kill. This girl was in a sleeping bag. He grabbed it, right? He swung it up against the tree with her, and he killed her that way. That was a good kill on that one. And I saw that in the military theater when he did it. All the guys said "ooh ah" like that real loud in the theater. It's probably kind of funny.
So there's no stopping Jason, was there?
No, I mean, well,
unless you chop his head off.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they could do that, though. I mean, they'll probably find some way. Yeah. Yeah, come on, Gladys.
Because you can't shoot him. He's already dead.
No, I mean, they tried to, I think.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't because he's already dead. Like bullets won't kill him.
Yeah.
He's already dead.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, that's what happened, though. I mean, he was really killed in part 4. Corey Feldman killed him in part 4, right? And then part 5, which is my favorite one's part 5. They had it had some guy pretending.
Wait a minute. Are you saying Feldman was in one of the Friday the 13th movies?
Yeah, Corey Feldman was in part 4, and he was in part 5 too at the beginning. Yeah.
When he was a little kid?
Yeah, Corey Feldman killed Jason Voorhees in part 5.
Is this before or after Stand By Me? Is this before or after Stand By Me?
Maybe after. I don't know if that was before or after. But I know he was in. It was weird though because they wanted him to film for part, but he was already filming, right? He was filming the movie The Goonies. So what they did was they went.
Shit! Did you see what Masks was? Kevin Bacon was in the first one.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon was in the first one. Yeah, he got stabbed through the neck with Arrowhead. Kevin Bacon was in the first Friday the 13th. Yeah,
So he was the first one to die.
not the first one, but he was in the first one. He was in the first
Okay,
movie.
but but yeah.
Yeah.
And I also love that sound effect that they made in
Yeah.
the movies, like the.
I know. And also, Crispin Glover was in part 4, along with and Bruce Mayer from Fridays was in that one. Dean Devlin from Devlin and Dean Devlin was in that. Yeah.
Hey, who is the guy from Fridays?
That one guy. Uh, not
No, I'm just saying that's
Bruce
like
Mayer.
coincidence because
Bruce
you're in a
Mayer.
TV show called Fridays and you're in
Yeah,
a movie
Friday
called
13th.
Friday
Yeah.
the 13th.
Well, the one guy from that, Bruce Mayer, had a small part in that one. He got killed. And then, like, Crispin Glover was in the part 4, along with, remember Roland and Emmerich? Roland Emmerich and Dean Devlin, they was the ones that were behind, like, Independence Day and stuff. Yeah. Hey, Darnell.
Hey, Darnell.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and all the girls, it seemed like more girls in all the Friday the 13th movie got killed more than the guys.
It was kind of equal, though, in some of those. Yeah.
And it's always the blonde that gets it first.
Not always. I mean, I think there was some, they had different hair colors and stuff. I like that girl said it's showtime in part 5. Part 5 is my favorite one, you know.
I like part 6 because it has Alice Cooper's song.
Oh,
The
I love that
man
song.
behind
Yeah.
the mask, and he's out tonight, and he's after your soul.
They spent a more money on that one. I got to see how much money they spent on these movies. I think I looked.
Yeah, because I think all the Friday the 13th movies were like pretty high budgets, weren't they?
I mean, the first one was, yeah. I mean, some of the lower ones. I mean, because this is the story behind the first Friday the 13th, right?
But I'm saying, like, they looked like they were well done, like budget wise.
Yeah,
like,
they well done.
Like they weren't low budget movies.
Yeah, I mean, the first one was, I think. But what happened was, okay, hey Forrester, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Forrester.
This is the deal behind the first one. It was like Sean Cunningham, right? And they were going to make some like they're going to do some soccer TV show, right? And then in between that, because that wasn't going to come out till like September or October. In the summer, they wanted to like make something to hold them over, and they made Friday the 13th, and that was so successful. They said, "Heck with the show, the TV show." They focused on that, you know.
Yeah. So, and Nintendo took advantage of Jason because they made a video game called Friday, and they also made a video game called Nightmare on Elm Street too.
Yeah, I never played either one of those games. I know,
but you heard of them, right?
Yeah, Atari. Yeah, I heard of them. Atari did a bootleg Halloween and Texas Chainsaw one too.
Atari?
Yeah. I never seen it though. I mean, that was like one from the. I never seen it though. It was like so many. It didn't sell that well, I don't think. Let me look up Friday the 13th.
Did you ever like the movie The Hills Have Eyes?
Yes.
From the 70s, not the new one, but the original?
Yeah, I rented that on VHS, and then he did a sequel to it in the 80s. And then I saw the remake in at the doll people were walking out of the theater. They were mad.
Were they pretty like when they remade it, were they pretty close to the original? Or did they fuck it up?
Well, they made it more gore. They made it gorier though. But I mean, it was still really good though. I mean, it was.
Well, they were trying to appeal to a '90s crowd.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, it was still really good. It was pretty much the same story, but I mean, it seemed like it was a little meaner though. They got away with a lot more. Yeah, part 6 was like $3 million budget, made $19.5 million for that one.
That was a lot of money.
Back then,
and how much did it make in the box office?
It made 20 million, 21 million, and then so did part 7 with 21.9 million. So they
did pretty well.
Yeah. But then the next one, where's the next one at? The Jace goes Part 8.
Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh, no, not. I don't think Jason Goes to Hell did that well.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason Goes to Hell. Let me look up that one. I can't remember because they have the budgets on these.
Was Metallica doing the song for that movie?
I don't think so. Well, this one, okay. Oh no, it made money. I'm sorry. It made $15.9 million off a $3 million budget.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Freddy vs. Jason did really well. The budget was $30 million. It made $116 million. That was really good. The one that flopped was like part 8. Let's see.
You know who Jason kind of reminded me of?
Who is that?
Kane.
Oh yeah. Well, he did See No Evil, the See No Evil movies.
No. I mean, like when Kane first debuted with that full-on mask.
Oh
just
yeah.
A slit, and he had the same mannerisms as Jason.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean that one still did make money too. Well, like just like Mankind was like after Leatherface.
Yeah.
Oh.
So are they gonna do another Jason movie anytime soon?
I don't know. I don't think so. Because I mean, there's not like because the remake was a long time ago.
I think the story, and I think the story's been told out so much. Like it like time to move on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same with Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger, I think, could live a little bit longer because everybody and Michael Myers will never die.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, Alice passed away, so my sister's dog Alice, so we're doing with that too. My sister's dog Alice passed away.
Oh,
yeah,
I saw that. I saw that on Facebook. I love
that dog.
Thank you.
I love.
Do you know the guy for One Direction died? Liam Payne. He died today.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
He was 31 years old. Have you ever heard of a band called One Direction?
I heard of One Direction. I don't know the members though, but I heard of the band, the name of the band.
Well, Liam Payne, Payne, died today.
Wow. What's that Friday the 13th remake? What was that? 2000? Yeah, the remake was like 2009, and there really hasn't been much of a.
But knowing Rob Zombie, he will probably make another one.
Yeah. Alice passed away. Could you seen the video? I did a speech for Alice. Yeah, my sister.
Yeah, I've seen that video.
My sister's really depressed about. Yeah, I love that.
But I like movie. Like I don't watch them, but I know of them, and I kind of like the concept of like Friday the 13th and Nightmare. Yeah. I like the concept. It just sometimes the execution can be pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think you might enjoy like part 7. Like they had like this girl that had psychic powers that was using her psychic powers to fight. That was pretty good. I think you might like that.
Well, she lost, so because they made a part 8.
Well, I mean, well, it's something like I mean, that's true. I got DMV. Sorry about that, spoof. I mean, that's just the way it is, It's
was Freddy ever defeated in one of the dreams that he invaded? Did they ever defeat him?
A lot of ways, he's like defeated, kind of, and he always comes back. You know what I mean? Like girl said, go to hell or something like that. I mean, they get defeated. I mean, they get defeated at the end of the movies, though, but they always come back. You know what I mean? Just like
so, they're not really defeated; they're just retreat.
Yeah. What in what was it? Part I can't remember. I mean, because they get defeated at the end of the movie, so it's not like they get.
And did you see Did you ever see the new Child's Play movie with a new doll that's supposed to be Chucky?
Yeah,
you can never replace the original Chucky.
Yeah, well, that was. I mean, okay, they did a new approach to the remake though, because Brad Dourif was the voice of Chucky. Well, I mean, what this one was, because Chucky was like a doll possessed by like a serial killer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But in the remake, it was a real toy that malfunctioned, and
See,
then it learned
you took the
violence.
that took the magic out of it.
Well, I mean, but this one was different though because he was around kids that enjoyed violence, so he thought violence was okay, and then he took violence out on other people. You know what I
By the
mean? So
way,
that's a different.
I know it's not him, but
Yeah,
when I
I mean, it was a
first
different
saw
approach.
when I first saw a Chucky movie, I always
Yeah.
thought the voice was Jack Nicholson.
Oh no, it was Brad Dourif. Brad Dourif. Yeah.
But they kind of sounded like, don't they?
Yeah. And then I guess that new Terrifier movie's doing better than the new Joker movie. The new Joker movie's bombing pretty
Yeah, I
bad.
heard that new Joker movie was like.
I know. Well, let me see how much. I mean, because the thing is with like the Terrifier 3, I mean, they spent the most money on it. Okay, let me look up Terrifier 3. And I'll look up the Joker.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's Art the Clown. I mean, that's supposed to be really gory though. This one, so I don't know if you'd like it though.
Did you
Okay,
ever see the new Did you ever see the new Beetlejuice movie?
I haven't seen it, but I have a thing to watch it, but I haven't seen it yet. Okay, they spent the budget on this one was $2 million and made $26.3 million so far. Now let's look up Joker 2. Let's see. Yeah, let's see Joker. Yeah, folded ducks or something like that. Okay. Okay, the budget. Okay, well, it still made a lot of money. The budget was 190 to 200 million, and it made like 165 million so far. So it's not doing as well. Yeah,
because it wasn't as popular as the first one.
yeah, it still made a lot of money though, but still
and it's
not
still
enough,
Walking Phoenix, isn't it?
Yeah, still, yeah. He was so good in the original one.
Was Lady Gaga in that movie?
Yeah,
the second one.
Like in this
she
one.
was Harley. She played Harley Quinn in the second one, right?
Yeah,
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Who? Okay, in your opinion, who is the best Joker?
I mean, that's what I mean back then.
Jason,
that's tough.
In your opinion, who's the best Joker?
Well, I'll tell you what. Cesar Romero was our Joker for like the longest time before Jack Nicholson took over his place. That's who I grew up watching, is Cesar Romero.
And I'm counting Mark Hamill because he does the voice of the Joker in the cartoons.
In the cartoon, yeah, he's really good.
He also did the voice of Skeletor in the Masters of the Universe Revolution and Revelation and Revolution.
Yep. But I mean, Joaquin Phoenix did really awesome as a Joker too, so I say him too.
Yeah, but when I see Joaquin Phoenix, I think Johnny Cash.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well,
he played Johnny Cash to a T.
Well, this one right here that he did was like the DC meets Martin Scorsese. This Joker that he did in the first one was more like Taxi Driver, kind of.
You talking to me? You talking to me? You must be talking to me.
Yeah, and then like that with Kings of Comedy too. And Robert De Niro played the guy interviewing him because it was like Martin Scorsese because there's bits of King of Comedy and there's bits of Taxi Driver in that one. Yeah. But it was good. It was good.
Yeah. Like, do you like Joaquin Phoenix as an actor?
Yes.
Period.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you ever like his brother? Did you ever like his brother River Phoenix?
Yeah, but I never saw much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because River Phoenix died pretty young, didn't he?
Yeah. I still have never seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I heard it's really sad. You see it?
What's that? What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah. I heard that's really sad.
That wasn't Joaquin. That was River.
Yeah, I mean River Phoenix. Yeah, I mean I heard that's really sad. I didn't see it.
I seen it. It's pretty good.
Was it sad too?
What's that?
Was it sad too?
And Johnny Depp's character was fucking the woman.
Oh, really? Wow. I didn't see that one though. I don't see too.
It was Andy. It was Andy. Who is the woman in? Is it Andy McDowell?
I didn't see the
Was
movie.
the woman Andy McDowell?
Maybe I didn't see the movie though. Let me look. Let me look it up. I know that was a big hit movie too, and they said like the title they didn't think it'd be a hit movie. I mean, let's see. I'm gonna look up a Wikipedia because that's easier. What's
Yeah,
okay eating? Because they'll say like the budget and how much it made usually. Okay, 1993.
it was a
Oh no,
pretty
it's
early
with
movie.
Mary. Who'd you say? Who'd you say was it? Who'd you say?
Andy McDowell.
Oh no, it's Mary Steenburgen.
Oh, so it's Ted Danson's wife.
Yeah, Ted. She's yeah.
Did you ever
Juliette
like
Lewis,
the
Mary
movie?
Steenburgen, Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, John C. Riley. Yeah, River Phoenix too.
John C. Riley.
No. River Phoenix wasn't in that one.
Well,
Oh, what was River? Oh,
I
I
thought
thought
it was
River.
Johnny Depp, but it's.
Yeah,
I thought it was
no,
Johnny Depp, but it
Johnny
was
Depp.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What was? Oh, I got him confused. River Phoenix. I mean, what hits did I see? I'm trying to see if I
Yeah,
see
River
that.
Phoenix, Johnny. Hey, River Phoenix, Johnny Depp, and Leonardo DiCaprio. When they were
Yeah.
all young kids, they looked alike.
Yeah, I get them all confused. I got him confused. I thought he was in that one, but it was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
Okay, wait a second. Okay, I see this. I seen his. Okay, he was in Explorers. I seen that one. I seen that. Stand by on that. Mosquito Coast. Seen Night and Late for. I saw that movie theater. Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade. Saw that,
yeah,
and that was the only ones I seen. Another
yeah.
one I seen that he did. But I saw Night in the Life of Jimmy Reardon at the movie theater in Fort Gordon, Georgia.
Did you ever like? Did you ever like the movie Thelma and Louise?
Yes, I saw that in the movie theater too. Oh man, he was in TV too. He's in the ABC After School special.
Who?
Oh, he was in the show It's Your Move. He was in that
Who?
Yeah, River
River Phoenix?
was in the pilot of It's Your Move, that show with Jason Bateman. I'm a huge Jason Bateman fan. Oh, he was in an episode of Family Ties. He was in an episode of Family Ties too, and also an ABC After School special. That's cool.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. See, I mean, there's stuff you didn't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice PC. Wow. Real stream. Oh wow.
Is
You did
Jason
this for
Bateman still acting?
Yes. And I
Yeah.
liked.
Sherry said you can have rest those potatoes and carrot that's on that table in the kitchen.
Okay.
Oh, is that your sister?
It's my other family member telling me I could have the potatoes for supper tonight.
Oh, awesome. Tell her I said hi.
But I'm not hungry right now.
Oh, it's okay. Could you tell her I said hi? Yeah.
No, it's not Sherry. It's someone else.
Oh, that's okay. Well, could you tell her I said hi though?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll tell him later.
Yeah, well, it's okay. No, I love potatoes, so that's cool.
Like potatoes and carrots.
Oh, that's good.
Or
I
like
potatoes.
eat up the leftovers, basically.
That's what I do. I don't like. I usually like. I don't like. I don't like stuff going to waste and stuff. I mean, unless there's always a chance that might go to waste, but I always enjoy leftovers. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna eat yet. I'm not hungry.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm hungry, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't want to eat yet, basically.
That's okay. Well, this is cool. I mean, I could call a Strange Darling Live movie review, and Gordon and I talk about horror movies and stuff. Is that okay? How about that for a title? Well,
I'm not doing a food review right now.
No. I mean a movie review. A Strange Darling movie review, and Gordon and I talk about horror movies. That's what I meant, not a food review.
Was Face Off a horror movie?
No, that was more like a action thriller. I mean, it could be considered a horror film, I guess. Maybe I sort of like very light. But Face Off was awesome. That was a good movie. I saw that. I saw that at the theater too.
Yeah, because they're doing a switcheroo. Like it was Nicolas Cage and John
And
Travolta,
John
right?
Travolta, yeah, that was directed by one of the Japanese. I can't remember if it was John Woo who directed that. That was a big hit movie.
Who is
Let
a
me
Chinese name?
let me Japanese drag. I might have been John Woo, but let me check. Let me
Wu
look up.
is a Wu is a Chinese name.
Oh, well, maybe okay. Let me look at Face Off. Okay, let me see. Oh, wait a second. Face Off. Wait a second. That's not the right one.
I always thought it was the same guy that did Pulp Fiction.
No, that's Quentin Tarantino. Face Off. Let's see. 1997.
Who's the director?
Oh, let me look up John Travolta. I can't. It's not coming up. I don't know why. John
Want me to
Travolta.
look it up? I'll look it up.
Okay. Okay, 1990s. Oh, here's Face Off. Okay, right here. Oh, it's spelled differently. Okay. It's a
Yeah,
American sci-fi action film. John Woo. Yeah, John Woo. I think John Woo's Japanese, I think. Or Chinese.
yeah.
I could
That's a
be wrong.
Chinese name.
Oh
Wu's
my god.
Chinese.
That made $80 million. I mean, the budget was $80 million. Made 240 million. That's pretty good. Let me look
Yeah,
up.
I was right. He was born in, I can't pronounce it, but in China.
Oh, Hong Kong. Okay, Hong.
No,
Oh,
China.
oh yeah, Hong Kong. Okay, yeah.
I
All right.
I
Okay.
I looked up John
Director.
Woo,
Yeah.
and his well, yeah, his real name is Wu Yusin,
Yeah.
and Yusen, Wu Yusen, and he's from one. I can't pronounce it, but it's a
Okay, it's
city in
okay.
China.
I mean, it's all right. Well, he had a lot of movies with Chow Yun Fat because he directed The Killer and Hard, and then he Broken Arrow, and this one Face Off with a. I can't remember a Broken Arrow, and then he did Hard Target with John Claude Van Damme too. Let me
Uh,
see.
Chow Yun Fat is
Yeah.
Chinese,
Okay.
Hong Kong, but it's owned by China, so
Yeah.
technically he's Chinese.
Yeah. Okay. He did Hard Target, a Broken Arrow. Let's see how much Hard Target made. That's the John Claude Van Damme. Well, that did pretty good. 19. I made about the budget was around 20 million and made 74 million. But I mean, Face Off was 80 million, made like 245 million. Let's
Yeah,
see how Broken Arrow did. I remember Broken Arrow too.
yeah.
But I mean, I dedicate this to Tanya, so because she was the one that told me about the Strange Darling. Yeah, Broken Arrow was a budget 50 million, made 150 million. That's pretty good.
And Chow Yun Fat was also made Hard Boiled.
Yeah, Hard
Crouching
Boiled.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yep, he was in that one. Hard Boiled is really good. He did Bullet in the Head. He was in the Replacement Killers with later.
Prison on Fire.
Yeah, well, he was in. That's the one he was in with Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
I saw that one too. I saw it at the theater too when it came out. I can't remember Confession.
Here, go upstairs.
Okay, I'll go upstairs.
Telling the dog go upstairs.
I know. I'm just teasing. Well, that's a nice dog you have.
Yeah.
I can't remember what was the one he did.
Yeah, she's down here.
One he did with Chow Yun Fat. I saw that at the theater too when it came out. I was kind of disappointed with it. I thought it'd be much better than what it was.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
see. I can't remember what's the one he did with
John
Marky
Woo
Mark.
did
Do you
Mission
remember?
Impossible. Hey, John Woo did all the Mission Impossible movies.
Well, he did the
Oh, he
second
did
one.
Mission
I know
Impossible.
Brian De Palma did the first one. Yeah, yeah. The first one was Brian De Palma as like a different director every time. I like the one he did.
John Woo also did Paycheck.
Yes, the Paycheck was good. That was
Yeah.
what was that movie he did with Mark Wahlberg? I'm trying to think. That was like, dang it. Well, he did Bulletproof Monk. I remember that one. Oh, The Corruptor?
He also did Windwalkers or Wind Talkers.
Was it The Corruptor with Mark Wahlberg?
I'm saying the movie
Corruptor
Wind
was okay.
Talkers.
Yeah, Wind Talkers, yes. Oh, he directed Wind I didn't know that.
Let's go Mark Wahlberg movies.
Let me see how much Mission Impossible 2 made. I mean, let's see. I'll look up First Mission. I saw First Mission at the drive-in. That was probably oh, let's see the first one. Okay, Mission Impossible 96. Wow.
Which
That was
one?
a huge hit. 80 million
What
made
movie?
400. The first Mission Impossible with Tom. 80 made 457 million.
Yeah.
How much the second one did? Mission Impossible.
It's Tom Cruise. They probably soared.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just curious to see how much Mission Impossible 2 did. I've seen some of them. I didn't see all of them. I get some of them mixed up. Mission Impossible 2, 125 million made 556 million. Wow. Let's see how much. Mission Impossible 3 is the one I haven't seen. With that God, I can't remember his name. Seymour Hoffman, I think. The guy who passed away. Yeah. J.J. Abrams did that? It was Philip Seymour Hoffman. Okay. That didn't do as well. It made like 150, 186 million, made 400 million, but still pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that
Did you ever like Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, yeah. I never listened to his band, Monkey Bunch.
Marky Mark?
I saw some of his movies. I saw Rock Star was really good.
Yeah.
Did you like
Mark Wahlberg's brother? You know Mark Wahlberg's brother's Donnie Wahlberg, don't you?
Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg was in
New Kids on the Block.
The second Saw movie too. He was in the second Saw movie.
But yeah, Donnie Wahlberg is from New Kids on the Block.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Step by step, ooh baby.
Well, I remember there was a step-by-step song that Forbidden did that was pretty good. That's the step-by-step I know. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a band called New Kids on the Block?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Donnie Wahlberg. Yeah.
I can't remember all the names. There's so many names. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is cool, though. I mean, you know, you haven't been on panel in a while, have you?
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird because everyone's taking a break and stuff. I want to do like some movie reviews and stuff.
Richard's going to be doing panel.
Yeah, he's got one tonight at 10:30.
So it's for New Kids on the Block. It's Jonathan Knight, Danny Wahlberg, Jordan Knight, Mark Wahlberg. He was New Kids on the Block.
I don't know.
Joey
I don't know.
McIntyre, Danny Wood.
See, I don't know any of this stuff. This is new to me. I know of the band though, but I never really listened to them.
Mark Wahlberg was never in New Kids on the Block. He had his own band called the Funky Bunch.
I didn't say he was. I didn't know. You know.
No. I'm saying the computer here, the Google machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was in Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, not New Kids on.
Yeah. The only song I remember that he did was what's that? New Vibration. What's that song? New Vibration.
New Vibrations. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that song. I heard that song. But I mean, he was in like that movie Rockstar, which I thought was pretty good.
And yeah, Mark Wahlberg in that video, he was pretty jacked, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he
looked like John Cena.
Yeah. Well, I mean, kind of similar. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what all movies I've seen of his, but I mean, I've seen some of his movies, not all of them.
Then again, the Wahlbergs and John Cena are from the same area, Massachusetts.
Well, I want to go to Wahlburgers, their hamburger place. You know,
it's still up and running.
I want to go. We don't have one around here. The closest
you got to go to Massachusetts. You got to go to Boston. You got to go to Boston.
I know.
And
I know. Yeah.
You got to pack your car and have it yard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And whatever you do, don't say I want a pair of khakis, because if you say khakis in Boston, they're gonna hand you your car keys. Like,
oh really? Khakis. Oh, I thought you meant khakis.
Get it, car, because they say car, car.
Okay.
Khaki.
There you go.
Because they're so Irish in Boston.
Yeah.
I'll pack my car and have it yard.
Well, we got Glowy. She's from Boston.
Hey, Glowy.
Oh no, she's not here though. I mean, I don't know where she's at. But I mean, Glowy.
She's from Boston.
One of the.
She's from Boston.
Yeah, she's from Boston. Yeah. And then you know, Tanya's from Minnesota.
I know Tanya's Minnesotan.
Yeah. I mean, but
you're from Pennsylvania. You're Dutch, Carrie. You're Pennsylvania Dutch. You're German.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, a lot of that.
Is your area close to the Amish areas?
Kinda. I mean, it's close. But
you ever see when you drive, when you get a ride and you on the highway? Do you ever see horse and buggy?
I've seen horse and buggies parked around my area, and I've seen like Amish people like shop at Walmart and stuff. You know,
that's Hutterites.
They go to Walmart and then they go to Save a Lot.
No. The Amish don't leave their community.
I know that. I've seen them in the Walmart. I'm not lying. I mean, I've seen them in like red grocery stores.
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying you might have seen the Hutterites or the Mennonites.
Oh, maybe. Oh,
they dress the same.
Yeah.
They dress the same.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. I didn't ask. You know. I don't know. I never asked, so. But I mean, I've been like.
What do you think of me? I'm good looking, aren't I?
What?
Darnell says, I don't know all that, Jason. You're very
attentive, not attractive.
I thought she said attractive.
Oh, maybe attractive too, but I mean, she said attentive. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure she meant that too, but she said attentive right there. I'm sure she meant that too. You know what I mean? Everything's cool.
If I shave my mustache, I could pass as Amish.
Yeah, we got the beard and stuff. Maybe, yeah. You could. You know? Well, I mean, yeah.
How is thou English doing it, Jason?
I get all screwed up though. I mean, some guys just talk regular. I mean, because I've been the Amish, but I played with credit card before, you know, or debit card.
Yeah, my favorite song from Weird Al is Amish Paradise.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that video?
That one guy was.
Have you ever seen that video from Weird Al?
Yeah,
Amish Paradise.
Yeah. Well, Coolio did that gangster. He said he never gave him permission. But I mean, that was a big mistake, though. 'Cause I know Coolio
But
was, yeah.
after Coolio saw the video, he changed his mind. Said, "Yeah, that's pretty cool, Weird Al."
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Because Weird,
it was like, because usually Weird Al always asks people permission before they do it. And I don't know, something got messed up, and then, the video happened.
but I'm just saying, after Coolio saw the video,
Yeah.
he warmed up to it. Like he goes,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you did pretty good."
Yeah, that's true.
And Weird Al, Madonna met Weird Al, and Madonna says, "You do a parody of my song like a virgin, please."
Oh, yeah, like a certain.
Madonna wanted a parody.
Yeah.
But instead of like a virgin, it's like a surgeon. Like a surgeon. Cutting very first time. Oh.
See, she said you're not a bad looking fella, see? That's good.
Yeah, like I love all Weird Al songs.
Me too.
And he's not doing it to be mean to these artists that he's parodying.
No.
He's just doing it just for fun. Like,
well, I mean, he's very respected in the music industry. He's won a lot of Grammys and stuff too.
Yeah, but when he does parodies, he's not doing it to be mean. He's just doing it to have fun.
Yep.
Like, bye, Mr. Jet. No, he did American Pie parody, but it was like, bye. He did something with Star Wars though, like it must have been later. I mean, must have been Vader, but or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I mean, he's done so many songs. I don't know all of them, but I liked his movie UHF. UHF came out while I was in Germany, and
UHF was done in Canada.
It was okay.
It's a Canadian movie.
I didn't know that. That was a good movie, though.
Weird Al is loved in Canada because he did a lot of shows for Much Music when Much Music was playing music videos.
I used to watch that show. I used to come home from school, and then they have Walk with the Ann, and then they have Much Music at 3:30.
Yeah, but did you know Weird Al did a lot of episodes with Much Music? Like, Much Music basically hired him, had him under contract. He was that frequent. He could have been under contract with Much Music.
Well, that was the very first place. Much Music was the very first place I saw the Thriller music video. You know what I mean? I saw that on there, and then I remember my dad.
Well, MTV came in '81. Much Music came in '84.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have cable. We didn't have MTV. We had Friday night videos on the NBC. Friday night video was pretty cool.
But I'm saying for the video channels, it was MTV first.
Yeah. Well, that was now they don't show music videos anymore. They just have that show Ridiculousness with Bob Dyrdek, which I like that show. Ridiculousness.
Yeah, but it gets old after a while.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's like while I was in the hospital, right? You could watch like reruns of it, and because it was like tough finding stuff on TV, except for like the news and stuff to watch, except for like King of the Hill. I watched reruns of that. I watched that show, but it was weird though because the TV was so far away. You have to have the TV. It was a small TV though, but it was still okay.
Yeah. Did America ever have the show Top of the Pops?
No, that was Britain.
Actually, America did have Top. They tried on CBS Top of the Pops.
Oh, really?
But it didn't work out.
Well, I remember we had American Bandstand. That was popular for a long, long time.
Yeah, and you had
after that.
Yeah. And
we
then you
had
also
then the late night we had. Well, I never saw Saturday Night Special. I remember Don Carter's rock concert. I remember that.
guys had the midnight special.
Yeah. See, I never saw the Midnight Special. I never saw that show. I remember Don Kirshner's rock concert.
But the midnight special, they had like Kiss, they had like all these big bands. Oh, and you had Solid Gold back in the 80s.
Oh, I remember Solid Gold. I used to watch that all the time. That was syndicated on Saturdays. That was a great show.
Yeah, you watched it all the time because you like seeing the girls in the leotards.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. I didn't mind that. I mean, but it was a cool show. I liked that show.
They had some pretty good acts on that show too, eh? Solid Gold. They had Brannigan do Gloria.
Yep. And they had Bonnie Tyler did Closer, Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Turn around.
Bonnie Raitt, or was it Bonnie Tyler?
Yeah. I love Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah. Well, she did that.
For a 2-year-old.
Yeah, I remember those two. I think those are only 2 hit songs. I think.
No, she had a lot of hits.
Okay. Did
Kiss ever do Solid Gold?
I don't think.
Or was it more for dancing?
They didn't do this. I don't think they did Solid Gold. They did. They were Jerry Lewis Telethon. I remember that.
Oh, now I know the Star Wars song for Weird Al is. It's The Saga Begins. Yeah.
Oh.
But I sent you on Facebook a video of Weird Al on Much Music.
Oh, cool. Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. Let me see.
Yeah. Much Music. Canada loves Weird Al. Canada loves Weird Al.
Oh, he was great. Oh, cool. I didn't see that. Oh, that's 93. Okay. I remember I never saw it in the 90s. I saw it in like the late 80s. I never saw it in the 90s. I have to watch that.
Oh, there's an 80s one too.
I got to watch that.
Oh, wait, it's 96.
He did a video called The Complete Weird Al, which I'd never seen. Yeah, he did a whole video called The Complete Weird Al, which I'd never seen. The only Weird Al, I remember buying the one Weird Al with all his music videos on, but I never saw the Complete Weird Al. I think that's on Tubi TV. I should probably watch that sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm not playing any of his stuff.
And Weird Al did James Brown, Living in America, but living with a hernia.
Yeah. Which link did you put up, Darnell? There's also his newer one. Okay, I have to check it out.
And what I've heard from Weird Al, like people absolutely love him. He's very humble. He's very down to earth. Like he's just. And when you're talking to him, he's like a friend. Like you haven't seen in a while.
Well, I saw. If you ever watch, there was a biopic about him that made a couple years back, which is really good.
And they had Harry Potter play him.
Yeah, it's like a mockumentary though. It's a mockumentary though.
Yeah, it's like This Is Spinal Tap, basically.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen This Is Spinal Tap?
Yes, I love that movie.
They're thinking of doing a sequel.
I mean, they came back for a while because they had like that album Break Like the Wind. And they were on like The Simpsons and stuff, and they did like an anniversary show on NBC with them.
But they're thinking of doing a sequel to the movie.
Oh, that would be pretty good. I'd watch it.
It'd bomb. All those actors are old as farts.
Oh, Biden versus Trump? Oh my God, I gotta watch that. Cool. Oh, awesome! Thank you. I gotta watch that. Deja Vu, but worse. Biden versus Trump featuring Weird Al Yankovic. Okay, I gotta watch that. I wanted to make sure to, yeah, I gotta watch that. But that movie was really good. I saw that on Roku. Roku had it was like it wasn't a real, it was a mockumentary with Weird Al.
Yeah, and it was made by Rob Reiner.
Yeah, it was good. Oh yeah, the Spinal Tap. Yeah,
You know who Rob Reiner is, don't you?
that was on All in the Family.
Yeah, Michael Stivic, Meathead. Yeah. You know he was bald on that show? They put a toupee on him.
That was Carl Reiner's son. Yeah, but I mean, he was really good on that. On All in the Family. I loved All in the Family.
Did you know All in the Family? He was bald and they put a wig on him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, but that show, that was like one of the funniest shows when I was a kid. You know, I liked that show.
Was your dad like Archie Bunker?
No.
Like he had his favorite chair and nobody sat in it and stuff like that?
No, I mean, you could say that doesn't really matter. And stuff like that. I mean, he sat where he sat, No, he didn't
Was your dad a racist? Was your dad like Archie Bunker? Racist?
I don't think. I mean, he was. I don't know. I don't think he was. You know what I mean?
Like he would make the odd racial joke, but he wasn't racist.
No. Well, yeah, he might make a joke like that, but I mean, it happens. But I'm not saying he was one though. He passed away a long time ago. So.
Yeah. Is your mom still alive?
Yeah. She's still alive.
Cherish her. Cherish her.
I know. It was her birthday not too long ago.
Yeah. I'm saying cherish, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Cherish her. Because I still miss my mom at this. Like, I would do anything to hear my mom's voice again.
Well, I'm happy that for that too, buddy.
Like,
yeah. Well, you can open up. It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to.
I would do anything to hear my mom's voice again.
Yeah. Well, I
don't know if you have any recordings or anything of her voice, but yeah.
None of my mom. Because my mom never wanted to be on. I've done videos with my dad in them before, right?
Holy shit!
What's wrong? What's wrong? This?
I got Tom Selleck's cheeks now.
Oh yeah, the thing with yeah.
Like, look, they're dimpling like Tom Selleck's.
Oh yeah,
with the mustache.
Which weird though. You want to know something about Tom Selleck? Because they were talking about they ever did a Magnum PI movie. Who do they want to play Magnum PI? They still said Tom Selleck.
Of course, he's always going to be Magnum.
Well, they've replaced other people before. You know what I mean? Other actors with.
But I'm saying, it's like Christopher Reeve. Yeah. Christopher Reeve is always Superman.
Yeah.
Tom Selleck is always Thomas Magnum.
What?
Oh, and Mr. Baseball.
I never really watched Bang PA when I was growing up. I never watched. What's that?
Do you know he was in the movie Mr. Baseball, Tom Selleck?
I never saw Mr. Baseball.
You should see it.
I saw some of his other movies. I saw Her Alibi, which was really good. I saw the movie with him and Gene Simmons, Runaway. That was really good. Runaway was really good.
And guess who was also in Runaway?
I can't remember.
Kirstie Alley.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I couldn't remember. And then I remember I saw Lassiter. I saw Quigley Down Under. No one ever. That's a really good Western with him in it. That's really good.
Have you ever seen the movie Dead or Alive with Gene Simmons?
Yes. I've seen the movies he did. What was that one? I didn't see the one where he was both male and female.
Dead or Alive?
No, not Dead or Alive was the one with Rutger Hauer.
But he did. That was the movie that he dressed as a Las Vegas showgirl. He was trying to disguise himself to not get assassinated or something.
No, there was a movie. He was both male and female.
No, wait, that's Jeepers Creepers. when he.
No, not Jeepers Creepers. It was. Well, hold on. I gotta look up now. It
Yeah.
wasn't Creepers. Let's look up. I mean, I can't remember what it was.
I'll
It
put
was
Gene Simmons movies. I'll just put Gene Simmons movies.
okay. Gene Simmons for. Oh, okay. Gene Simmons. Okay, filmography.
So he was in.
It's some weird title. It's some movie that didn't please that. Okay, let's see.
He was in Trick or Treat.
Yeah, he was in Trick or Treat. He played the radio DJ on that. Yeah. What the hell was it? Where's it at? I'm looking. I'm looking.
Never Too Young to Die. Runaway.
Never Too Young to Die?
No, I'm just reading the list of movies he did.
Yeah, that's the one. Never Too Young to Die. He played both male and female.
He was also in Armed and Response.
Yeah, he played a hermaphrodite gang leader, and that's with John Stamos. I didn't see. I don't think it played in my area. I saw a commercial for.
He was also in Wish You Were Dead. He was also in Wish You Were Dead in 2002. Yeah. He was in Wanted Dead or Alive.
Oh, let me look up.
Kiss Meets the Phantom, of course.
Wikipedia.
He was in a movie called Expecting Mary.
Yeah.
The New Guy.
Oh, I didn't say how much it made.
He was also in the movie Red Surf.
Yeah.
But Trick or Treat.
I should probably watch that sometime.
He was also in Extract.
Extract. Okay. See, I don't remember his newer stuff.
But yeah, Gene Simmons, he pissed off Paul Stanley by wanting to act.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Runaway. Or just Runaway. Yeah.
Yeah, Runaway was cool.
It had Tom Selleck, Kirstie Alley, Cynthia Rhodes, Gene Simmons, Joey Kramer, Anne-Marie Martin.
Wow.
G.W. Bailey, Stan Shaw.
Yeah.
Carol Teasdale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. I want to see something right here. Let's see. Live. Oh, is it 19th? Wow, she put that back too. Huh. Cool. Oh, he went in Dust to Dawn, huh?
He also did the Hitchhiker TV show.
Who did?
Hey, Gene Simmons.
Well, the Hitchhiker TV. Oh. I mean, I remember his. Well, I remember him like when he made a big splash in the 80s, you know, like Trick or Treat, you know, and then he was in like Wanted Dead or Alive. No, Wanted Dead or Alive. And then that one, What You're Never Too Young to Die, which I've never seen. Then Runaway. And then
Detroit Metal City.
Yeah. I never.
Not Detroit Rock City, but Detroit Metal City was basically a documentary.
Yeah. Well, I gotta watch that sometime. Keep forgetting.
Wait, he wasn't in the movie. He wasn't in the movie. Yeah, he was. He was Jack Dark.
Yeah.
But he was in Red Surf.
Yeah.
He was with George Clooney, and George Clooney was in Red Surf with Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons was a doc. Cool.
Oh, really? I don't remember that one. I really
have you ever heard of Armed Response?
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah.
That's the old Fred Olen Ray movie. Yes, that's the Fred Olen Ray one. Yeah. What? Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
And he was in a movie called Expecting Mary.
Oh wow. They got okay. This guy's doing like big food and snack releases. Reese is having filled pretzels coming out. There's that new guy that does like new stuff coming out. Let's see. We got okay. DiGiorno's is having a Thanksgiving pizza. That might be good with roasted turkey and stuff on it. That's interesting. Oh, Reese's has peanut butter cream pie. That might be at Burger King. Maybe that looks good. Well, Hershey's chocolate cream pie. I remember that. Mound's coconut cream pie. Oh, these are all different things. Heath has a toffee apple pie. Planners has festive fancifuls. Oh wow. Orville Redenbach has. Oh wow, these are different items. Well, he's really good at bringing out like this new stuff.
Yeah.
That's that snack later guy. You ever see this movie, Gordon? Do you like Full Moon? You like the Puppet Master movies and stuff like that?
Like what?
The Puppet Master movies?
I never seen it.
Oh, those are. I mean, they did a superhero movie like a long time ago with Jeffrey Combs called Dr. Mordred. I mean, which is did you ever see that one? That's pretty good. Here's the screen art for it right there.
Yeah.
Let me exit that. Okay, exit.
Computer needs charging, so.
Oh, what's that? Computer? Oh, I got you.
So I just came back into my bedroom to charge it.
Oh, it's okay.
But yeah, like I didn't know Gene Simmons did a lot of acting. I thought he just did a couple of things here or there.
Yeah. I mean, trying to think well, like
do you know Paul Stanley? Do you know Paul Stanley was the Phantom in the Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah. Oh, there's
Tron?
videos like Steve-O did video with Steve-O was interviewing Paul Stanley just recently about like that thing with what's that thing with Jane's Addiction fighting with that one guy? You know,
Dave Navarro?
Yeah, or
Dave
somebody
Navarro?
was fighting with somebody. Yeah. Someone was fighting with somebody, Jane's Addiction, and then he was commenting on that.
Yeah, that would be Dave Navarro that was in Jane's Addiction.
Huh. I think I saw the Scooby-Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery. I might have seen that one. I don't remember. Oh, he was on an episode of Miami Vice too. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Kiss. I like Kiss.
He was a drug lord. He was a drug lord on Miami Vice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But here's the thing. Gene doesn't do drugs or alcohol, so
I know.
That's something that's strange. He playing a drug lord.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Oh, that guy's still on.
Because vice means drugs, right? When it comes to policing.
Yeah, well, I mean the vice cops, like prostitution or drugs or stuff like that.
Did you ever like that TV show, Miami Vice?
What's that?
Did you ever like that TV show, Miami Vice?
Show. I never saw the movie version of it. I never saw the movie.
The movie sucked.
No, I didn't see it.
Nobody could beat Don Johnson. Nobody could beat Don Johnson as Crockett.
That movie, the Title Tendencies was on there doing Institutionalized on that show. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you like Don Johnson?
Yeah. Yeah, Don Johnson's cool. Oh, you love that? Seems cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to
Sure
get
to
myself something to
not
eat.
false. I gotta make sure to be awake during Richard's life. You know?
Yeah, put yourself on a pot of coffee. Well,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to
Well,
get myself
that's
something.
for another 80
I'm going to get
minutes. So
myself something to eat.
yeah, that's
You
cool.
have a good. I'll probably be on Richards later
Yeah.
but
In
I'm
chat at
just
least.
gonna go eat and do my
That's all
thing.
right. That's all right. I thank you for being up.
Thanks for letting me hang out with you.
Oh, you're welcome. I know you haven't been on panel in a while. I haven't really. I mean,
Dana
I've
hasn't
listened
gone
to
up. Hey, Dana hasn't done a panel for a long time.
yeah for a
Turtle
few days.
hasn't done a panel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just. I don't know. Sometimes it's
People
like,
get busy.
oh yeah, either you're busy or like I don't know. Sometimes it's like I
Or
don't
you
know.
just need
It
a
feels like a
break.
chore. Or they would take a break and stuff. Because I want to do more like live. I want to try to do like a live movie review like throughout Halloween this month for like horror movies and stuff. And I
Yeah.
was watching I got rewatch Stay Tuned, which is I mean it's a comedy though, but it has monster elements. Do you ever see that with John Ritter and Pam Dauber?
No.
It's okay. What happened was the guy's okay. John Ritter's addicted to TV, and then like what happens is like Pam Dauber's his wife, and she's still cute. I think she's cute, and
Yeah,
apparently
she was on Coach.
oh, she was on Coach. I know Mark and Mindy and my sister Sam. I didn't know about Coach though. I never watched Coach. You know.
Yeah, she played Dauber's girl. She played Dauber's girlfriend on Coach.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. 'Cause I never watched the show. Well, what happened was
Yeah,
the
but I'm gonna get myself something to eat.
okay.
Yeah, have a good night.
You too, buddy. I'm going to probably wrap it up in a few minutes. I'm going to and I'll wrap it up with the movie that Strange Darling.
Love you, viewers. Love you guys.
Okay,
See
thank
you.
you for being up, buddy. Cool. So I mean that was a very peaceful non-drama live stream. Getting back to Strange Darling. Strange Darling, like I said, I'm gonna just recap the review. I started with the review and then Gordon came up. We talked some about that, and then we talked about horror movies, music videos, a whole bunch of different stuff, but mostly horror films and stuff. Going back to Strange Darling, okay, I'm just gonna do a recap. Now, this morning, well, I mean, a while back, I was on Tanya's, and Tanya recommended this movie for me to watch. I forgot what the heck it was called. And then I was on a live stream with her today for a long time. Like, it was like early in the morning, like 4 hours or something like that. And it was just her and I talking for a while. And she said, "You go watch the movie I recommend." I said, "I can't remember the name," and she said she forgot the name too. And she said, "Strange Darling." I looked it up. I have it, so I watched it, and like I said, it's like based on this prolific serial killer, right? And it's like a tale of cat and mouse, and it's split up. It's told in 6 chapters, and it's all told out of order. And it's like lots of different surprises in the movie and stuff. It's really good. I thought it was quite good. And I give it like a 9 out of 10. I'm dedicating this video to Tanya too, and I want to thank Gordon and everybody else for being in the chat. And the movie's really good. I give it a 9 out of 10. It was true. It was made through Miramax. I can't remember the budget, how much it made. Let me look up. I can't remember the budgets. I mean, I don't think it might have just broke even. Strange Darling, because sometimes if you have a budget that's too big, sometimes they can't make that money back. Like that the new Terrifying movie has like his biggest budget, $2 million, but made like over 26 million so far, which is pretty good. Okay, Strange Darling. Okay, had a budget between 4 and 10 million, only made like 3.6 million. Oh well. It didn't get I think it just got limited release, and like he got an argument with the one CEO from Miramax, who hired another editor. He wanted them to re-edit the movie and make it like a straightforward, make it like what was it? What was the name? Make it and make it a linear story instead of like a whole straightforward, like not out of place like he did. And he said like he threatened to take his name off of it, and then he said he apologized to him and he gave his rights back to make the movie he wanted to make. And it's really good. It's pretty violent though. I mean, it's really good movie. Give it a 9 out of 10. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's very violent though. It's because people are talking about messed up movies this season of Halloween season, and of course the Substance came out, and of course Terrifier 3 came out. This one came out too when they talk about this, but most people didn't hear about this movie. But I give it a 9 out of 10 for Strange Darling. I thought it was really good. I'm gonna go for 157.57. Why not? Wrap it up. Well, Richard's coming up pretty soon. That should be fun. You know, I want to thank everybody who joined me. I'm gonna retitle the thing "Strange Darling Live Movie Happened Plus," and Gordon and I talk about horror movies and other things. So that's cool. I think you guys will really like it. I thought it was a really good show. I really did. I really did enjoy it. So I hope you like. I hope you like the review, live review, everybody. Till next time, please. Let me see. I gotta watch what takes over. How long is that? Oh, an hour and a half. That's a long one. But I remember much music, but I never saw it like in the night. I saw it, you know. But I'm gonna go on for a little bit longer. I do like the ending station identification right here. Here we go.
Welcome, Legion, to the Jason Callan channel.
So I hope you extended review of Strange Darling, dedicated to Tanya Z, and also Gordon coming in and talking about horror films and other things. So I hope you liked the review, everybody. Till next time, please take care, my Legion. Wait a few more seconds. Oh my goodness. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night.